All right, everybody, welcome. Again, my name is Evan with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today's class is what can Scott Leroy Marketing do for you? So just a couple of things we're going to go over. This class is going to be a little bit more geared towards somewhat newer agents. There is some great information for all kinds of agents, but this is going to be a little bit more geared towards newer agents. So if you're a new agent and you have completed your new agent questionnaire or any of the questionnaires, such as the transfer or the expansion agent questionnaire, you should have received an, give me 1 second, I'm sorry. You should have received an email. The email will look something like this. It'll have it'll have the Keller Cloud setup complete. It'll have your name over here in the middle, and then it's going to have your market center number to the right of it. So this is, again, your completed setup. This is what we send over to you after you've completed one of our questionnaires from our website, which I will be showing you those questionnaires as well. If you have not completed a questionnaire yet, I will advise that you'd have to complete that questionnaire before we can get this sent over to you. Or if you have submitted a questionnaire and you haven't received this email yet, I would just search in your email inbox, just type in Keller Cloud and see if anything pulls up that way. And if you still don't see it, go ahead and send us an email, support@scottleroymarketing.com. And that way we can go ahead and make sure we get that over to you in case something may have happened in transit, or if maybe we never received the questionnaire or anything. We'll make sure we can figure out what's going on with that. All right, so again, this is going to be sent to new agents. And then if you were, say, you fill out an existing agent questionnaire or transfer, you'll see the transfer or existence word right up here in the email subject as well. So along with this email, you will also receive a couple of attachments down at the bottom. So you'll receive a flyer that we create for you. It's a little social media piece that you can post to like Facebook or Instagram. This was basically just saying, hey, I joined forces with Keller Williams. It'll have your contact information. And if you send us your headshot with your questionnaire, or if you send us the questionnaire and then you email us over the headshot, if for whatever reason it wouldn't let you submit it with the questionnaire, we will make sure that we add that to your flyer here. If you have already received if you already received this email, but you didn't have a headshot, just go ahead and send us the headshot and ask us to update this Just Join Forces flyer, and we can update that and add your headshot for you as well. One of the other attachments that will be included in this email will be your KW app URL QR code. So scanning this QR code, that's the one that's attached to your email, will take it to the download on your Play Store or your Marketplace on your phone to be able to download the KW consumer app, which the consumer app, again, is going to be for your clients. So when they scan the app, it'll give them the option to create or register their account or log in. If they have not created an account, they can go ahead and do so. When they do that, that will save their information inside of your command database. So that is pretty cool. And then once they save that information, you're able to view, what they're doing. If they're liking properties, viewing different properties, you'll be able to view all that. And keep in mind too, a lot of times agents think once they download this and look, it's not branded to them. When you log in and when you download it, and you can skip the login part. And once you get to the main page, you'll see like 4 little icons at the bottom. On the very far right, there's like a little man in a window looking kind of icon. When you click on that, that is where you will see your information. There is no way for us to change that or move that information to be displayed somewhere else. Unfortunately, that is where it is located. So that is how you can tell if that app is branded to you. And then the other attachment is going to be, this is a QR code for your website. So agents can do the same thing. They can scan this, it'll take them to your website. Again, there is also direct URLs for both of these also. So if you don't want to use the QR code or you want to use both the QR code and the URL, you can find those URLs in your completed setup, which we will be going over as well. All right, so again, with this email, you're going to have this big green animated banner saying, "Welcome to Keller Williams. Welcome aboard to Keller Williams. Please click here to access all your new information." Now, this is a clickable link, this red click here. Right below that, it does show you your market center number. And then it says, we're excited to have you set up all of your KW technology, and we can't wait to help you even further with your journey as a KW agent. If you need anything at all, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. So when you click here, this is going to open a new window for you. And this is going to bring you to a login page where you enter your market center number to unlock. So for us, it's going to be 123. Oh, something else I did want to show you as well, I kind of forgot about for a second. On this page, you can see this URL here. You are able to save this URL directly. So that way, if you ever need to refer back to this, which I highly suggest possibly doing because you may need to refer back to this quite often, you can bookmark this tab to where this will bookmark right here at the top. So where you can always just click on it and come right back to it. You are also, if you're one of those people like to have like hold in your hand some kind of paper or information, once you log in, you can also hit Control P, which will print this, and this destination, you can change this to save as PDF and click save, and then you can save this directly to your computer as a PDF, and then you can print it once it's done as well, or you can just keep it saved on your computer. So there's multiple different ways you can always keep this. I know a lot of times emails get lost, they get accidentally deleted. So I strongly advise just trying to save it somewhere that you can go back and refer to it later. All right, so once you were logged in, you should see something like this. Now, I do want to go ahead and let you know that right here at this top, this little bar, this section right here, you can completely disregard that. That is for our processes, has nothing to do with any of your accounts being locked. That is for our processes only. Claudia, you're not able to see my screen? I'm getting message from agents saying I just can't see my screen. Can anybody else see my screen? All right, Claudia, everyone else can see it except you. I'm sorry. Okay, so again, yeah, this part you can disregard. That's for our processes. All right, so scrolling down, that we have the next section is going to be your KW system. It's letting you know that this has your KW intranet, KW command are now up and running. This is going to include your this has your username and passwords and links to help you use all of your KW technology. So again, right below it says your website, SLM website password. This is letting you know again that your market center number, but this is letting you know that if you go to our website, so SLM website, scholarwaymarketing.com, when you go to access like any agent resources, it's going to ask you for your market center number or password. Again, you're just going to enter that market center number. And then there's also this click here to learn how to use our website. So a lot of great information. We will be going over that as well. All right, so scrolling down, you're going to have this next section that says notes from your onboarding team. Now, sometimes things happen when we are onboarding a new agent, and a good portion of the time, it has to do with KW doing updates. So we may not be able to claim your website domain URL. We may not be able to set up an email address at that point. There's many different things that could be going on. So whenever we are setting up any accounts, if we're not able to do something or if we need additional information, we will put that in this notes section. So I would want advice to always make sure that you are looking in this section. But then there are also going to be little notes on some of these sections as well for the accounts that we do set up. So just make sure you're looking over this entire thing at your leisure is going to be the best option. All right, so for the first section we have is the Keller Williams systems. So this is going to have your KW username and password. It's going to have some login links for you here. So we refer to your KW logins instead of saying command logins. We say KW logins because those logins give you access to KW Connect, My KW, the KW mobile app, command mobile app. So there's a few different platforms that this gives you access to. So we like to say KW logins versus just command logins. Again, so these links down here you do have for KW Command, the Command app, KW Connect, Keller Home Loans, and then it gives you a little link for changing this information as well inside My KW. Moving next over here to the G Suite section, which is the Gmail, your KW email logins. If you do not know or were not aware, you log into your KW email address just like you would if it was a Gmail email. So you can go to gmail.com, enter in your KW email address fully. So you put scottleroy@kw.com and then enter your password. Now, if you are trying to log into your KW email address and it's giving you an error saying something along the lines of contact your admin for support to gain access or anything like that, unfortunately, we are not able to do anything with that to assist with that. That is directly you're going to need to directly reach out to KW support. They are the administrators of the KW email addresses. We're not able to unlock those at that point. And you can reach out to them by using the live chat option in command. So you can always reach out to us and we'll send you the information again in case you forget, but just want to give you a heads up with that. And sometimes that gets locked out if you viewed inactivity for a while, or if there was an issue with KW after we submitted to have your email set up. So there could be many different reasons why you may receive that error. Also with your KW email address, sometimes if this has been previously set up before we go to set up your accounts, if your KW email address was already set up, this is going to cause us to not be able to set up some of the accounts for you. So just if you see that this says previously set up under the password, you're most likely going to see down here inside of the Calendly, Blink, Zoom, Canva, you're most likely going to see that we were unable to set up those accounts. Please reach out to us with your KW email password in order to continue those. So all you have to do is send us your email logins and we'll go ahead and get those accounts set up for you. All right, moving down, we have the KW Command IDX website. This is going to be your agent website URL. Your website URL and your KW email address are typically going to be almost exactly the same. So just keep an eye on that, especially if we do business cards for your office. You'll see on the business card, it'll show scottleroy@kw.com, and then it's going to show your website as scottleroy.kw.com. Sometimes they may differ just a little bit, but typically they're going to be very close to being the same thing. The kw.com agent profile. This is something that is set up by KW directly. We don't, again, have any control of this. And a lot of times this is going to show something like NA. That's because once the accounts are active, it can take them up to about a week to get this active. So if you see on your setup, it's showing like a link with NA and it's not really showing your information. If you just go to kw.com and then you just go to find a KW agent, let's see. I'm going to pull somebody random. Greg Olson. I'm going to pull your name from the chat. Let's see if we can find you. So there's going to be I'm not sure if this is you, Mr. Greg, but so if this is you, well, you can just click on this. And this is what that link profile is on the setup sheet. So, so this link this link right here is what's going to pull this. So that's all it is. So if you're seeing it's like an NA, that's where you can find the link to that. Your command email, the KW command email, this is used to send emails from within the command platform. So this is what's going to set up, what's going to show when you go to send and receive emails, things like that. So this is another thing. If you need to update your email address within your command account, you can always reach out to us. We'll make sure it gets updated everywhere, not just what is the send from email, but we'll also what's on your email address that's displayed to the public and internally as well. So if you need to update your email address, let us know. Up next, you have your KW consumer app link. Again, this is what that QR code is linked to. This is so people can just scan it with their phone and download the app directly onto their phone. It is a lot easier being able to do it with the QR code. And if you didn't have a QR code for the app link, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to create that QR code for you. Next, you have your Keller Home Loans personal links. Some offices may not see this. Some offices do not have this set up, so you may or may not see this on your setup sheet. And that's the same with the Keller Covered personal link as well. And then Twilio. Twilio is a free it's not free. It's a text message service that you can use through command. So where you can purchase text messages and you can send and receive text messages through command. Alrighty, the next section you see here is DocuSign. Some market centers use dotloop instead of DocuSign. So basically it's going to be the same kind of information that I'm about to go over for DocuSign if you use dotloop. So with DocuSign, you're going to have your email and the email associated with the account and password. Keep in mind, if you want to use a different email address, please do not try to change it yourself. There is a very, very, very specific way that KW has to have it done in order to be connected with the KW systems for the free rooms account. You can always reach out to us. We can always assist you with getting that switched over correctly so you don't get locked out and have to wait like 45 days in order to regain access. It can be a lengthy process. Or if you just want to change your email address and create a new KW DocuSign account, we can assist you with that as well. If you see here that there is not a password associated with the DocuSign email address, that means that we were not able to get into your KW email account. And what happens is we send over an authorization email from DocuSign to that email address. And all you have to do is follow the instructions on that email. It'll ask you to set up a password and then to set a security question and an answer for that. So then once you do that, you'll be able to access your KW DocuSign account. Now, keep in mind, if we set up your DocuSign account for you, at the very bottom, you will see here the security question. So if you ever go to reset your password and it asks you for your security question, this is where that's going to be if we set that up. So the question will always be what phone number do you remember most from your childhood? And then it's going to be the phone number that was associated with your profile or your account when we did your setup. But make sure you add the periods between the zip code, the area code, and then the rest of the numbers like that. So it would have to be answered exactly like this. But again, there's also some great links here to help you understand and learn how to use DocuSign. You can always find great tip videos on our YouTube channel, or you can always reach out to us as well. And you can also send us your DocuSign and KW logins and your NRDS ID number, and we'll make sure you'll have access to all your board forms if you're not seeing those in your account too. All right, up next we have Homekeeper. Homekeeper is used to track lead activity. I'm not 100% sure. I can double check later on, but I'm not 100% sure if we're still setting up Homekeeper at this time. But if you have Homekeeper on your completed setup, this is where you can find the logins. And then we've started here recently I would say within the past 6 to 8 months, we started doing a couple new account creations for agents. So you have Calendly, Blink, Zoom, and then there's also now Canva. Keep in mind, these are just the basic free accounts, as if you were to go to canva.com and create a free account with Canva. That is essentially exactly what we are doing. There has been some talk going around through the KW system about some partnership with Canva and KW. We don't have any information on that. We don't know how to set up those accounts. We don't have access to set up those accounts. This is just the typical free accounts that we set up. So Calendly is used to, book, allow your clients to book time with you. When we set up these Calendly accounts, we do also connect them with your calendar. So if you send these link to one of your clients and they book a time, you will see it show up on that calendar that is associated with the email address. They are 30-minute booking slots. You have your shareable link here. Again, any of these URLs can be made into QR codes. If you find those would be simple for you to use QR codes, let us know. We can create one for you. Next, we have the Blink Me digital business cards. These are your digital business cards that you can use to, again, create a QR code, send the link to somebody, and it'll, once they click on it or scan it with their phone, it will add your or their information directly into your contacts. So this is pretty cool. I don't know if you have viewed these yet, but this is essentially what it looks like. It has your links, it has your headshot. Again, if you do not send us your headshot during the initial setup, it will not be here, but we can always go and update it later on, or you can log in to blink.me and just add it yourself, either way. But these are really cool as well. One thing that we've noticed with Command and the Command mobile app, there is a QR code and the contacts for you to be able to share your contact with other people. And for whatever reason, whenever they save it on their phone, most of the time it does not save their headshot into the contact ID using the Command QR code. However, using this Blink Me does. So if you want to use this, by all means, figure out what works best for you. All right, and then Zoom. Zoom we have down here. Zoom is again the free account. I believe it is 45 minutes for up to 100 people per Zoom. Like, I'm sorry, per video, per chat, I guess you'd call it. So it's the basic free account. Again, your logins will be here, and we can always update this for you if need be. Now, with the new Canva accounts that we were setting up for agents, you will notice that a lot of times you will see that we have set up an email signature as well. Those email signatures are set up and created inside of those Canva accounts. So again, if you need to add a headshot, if you need to update any of the information, you will be able to log into that Canva account that'll have, in this square, it'll say Canva login, Canva password, all of that information. And then that's where you can update that email signature. If you would like us to update it, we have no problem doing that as well. We'll update the information, download it, send it to you, ask you if you want us to add it to your email account, and then we would just request your email logins to get that updated for you. So we will make sure we assist you however we can. Scrolling down towards the bottom, we do have helpful resources. Just KW Answers, KW Connect, things like that. Some next steps for agents, some support numbers and email addresses that everyone should kind of keep on file and have handy. And then just a little disclosure at the bottom. All right, I don't see any other questions in the chat yet, so if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and drop them, guys. I will be keeping an eye out. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go to our website. So this is our website, scottleroymarketing.com. So this is what it'll look like at the home screen. When you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see this little toolbar right here. You do see that there is the home about, and then we're going to mainly focus on this agent resources section today. Now you'll see that as you click on agent resources, it is going to again ask you for your market center number or password. You can use your market center number. There is no password. If you are part of a business center, typically it would be the market center number and then capital BC and then like 1, 2. Some market centers have 2 or 3 business centers. So, but you can always just use the market center number itself. I have a lengthy issue about. All right, Jerry. I'm just looking. So I'm looking in the chat. Jerry, I will at the end get with you and we can discuss it. I was my link. Do I just send over the social to KW and they add them? So again, Medina, you in regards to the Blink, if you're looking at your completed setup, you can literally go to blink.me to log in and enter your email address and password and update those. I mean, or you can send us that information, send us the link and ask us to add it for you. I mean, whatever works best for you, I guess. But yeah, you do have the access to do it yourself. My pleasure. All right, so again, so I'm just going to log in with my old Market Center number. All right, so when you log in and going back over here to the agent resources, you're going to see that there is a few different options with the drop down. The first one is going to be questionnaires. Now you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this for a second. Now you can see there is a lot of different options for questionnaires. Now, I do want to let you know as well, whenever we refer to a new agent questionnaire, it's not necessarily that they are a new agent in general. We refer to new agents as new Keller Williams agents, meaning they've never been with Keller Williams before. They are a brand new Keller Williams agent. So you can see the new agent here. Over here, it may look a little different, but this kind of explains what they are differently. So you have the new agent questionnaire, again, for new KW agents. If you are hiring an admin, we have an admin questionnaire. If your admin got licensed, they're moving to an agent role, we have a questionnaire for that. Cappers, existing agents. Now, I do want to kind of clarify one thing when it comes to this existing agent. We look at this existing agent as kind of like a doctor's checkup. Like this is just, you know, if you haven't had a refresh on your account and say like 6 months to a year, we suggest filling out this existing agent questionnaire. This is just going to allow us to go in, look at everything, add anything that may have been new that you hadn't quite gotten added to your accounts. We're not going to replace any of your information that's already there unless you ask us to. But it's basically just to look over, say, okay, you know, we've started doing this since the last time you had a filled out a questionnaire, and we'll go ahead and get that information added and we'll get you updated. So it's just kind of like a yearly checkup. Can you go over how, I'm sorry, I see we've got a couple more questions in the chat. Can you go over how to get the QR code for the consumer app? So the consumer app, so if you didn't have it already attached to your email, where it'd be down here. So this one shows KW app. What you can do is super simple. If you go back into your completed setup, you find the consumer app URL. You can right click on the URL here, and then you click copy link address. And then you can go to QR. I use QR code -monkey.com. Super simple. You just highlight that and then paste, and then you just create your QR code. And then you can click download and it will download it to your computer. Super simple. Or you can honestly, Maria, if you want to just email us that link, you can just email us your consumer app link here, and ask us to create a QR code for you and we'll send it over back to you. Support@scottlowerymarketing.com if you'd like us to do it for you. How did you navigate to this page? Jerry, so we are on our website, so scottlowerymarketing.com. My pleasure, Maria. Scottlowerymarketing.com. We went to agent resources. We logged in using our Market Center number. And then now we're under this little questionnaire section. So again, existing agent questionnaire is kind of like just a little checkup, refresh on your profiles and accounts. Expansion agent questionnaire, if you are an agent with one KW Market Center and you are joining a second KW Market Center in another state, but you say you're not leaving the first one, you're just going to be licensed in 2 different states with 2 Keller Williams offices, you'd want to use this questionnaire, as this allows us to make sure your marketing is updated with both market centers. So hidden agent setups, these are for like if you're part of leadership and you have an agent leaving one of the other companies, but they're not quite ready to announce that they're leaving yet, but they want to get started being set up with KW, you can do this questionnaire. We'll get started and we'll make sure that their marketing profile's turned off, make sure that their website's not activated yet, make sure that everything's still hidden until you or the agent emails us and says, I'm ready for everything to go live, please unhide me. Then we will go ahead and make everything active. There's a questionnaire for staff. Returning agent, meaning the agent has left KW, but they were coming back. Oop, I'm sorry, I just moved that mouse just a little bit. And then team or transfer agent. Again, the transfer agent is just a transfer from one KW to another. So if they're coming from a completely different company, they'd still be considered new, not transfer. And that's just a little breakdown on the questionnaires for you. Again, you can always, if you get confused by what questionnaires for what, shoot us an email. Hey, I'm a new agent, never been with KW. What do I need? Whatever the case may be. All right, so next, moving down the agent resources, we have the section new KW agent websites. So as everybody most likely is aware by now that the KW agent websites have had an update to them. They've been upgraded to the new sites, and there's a lot of things that have changed. So using this tab, we have a lot of great information on here that allows you to look at how you can find resources to be able to update the website, your website, to be able to learn how to add things and things like that. So this first section is before you launch your new KW website. So if you have any active landing pages or things like their custom content that you're not wanting to quite lose yet, say you have active links to those still out on marketing materials, you will need to save those links before you do the upgrade, because once you upgrade, those will no longer be able to be edited. You will lose all of those, and it's just going to kind of be sad to lose all that. So take a look at before launching your new KW website, how you can preserve your custom content, preserve your landing pages, things like that. This section is going to be for once you've launched your website, what do I do now? You can add testimonials, update your background images, how you can create an open house sign-in page, because that has changed as well, and how to manage your featured listings. And then there's also KW provided articles. These are great articles that you can use to just kind of look through and see what's new. If you've never looked at answers.kw.com, they do provide a lot of great step-by-step instructions on here. Let's just say KW land. No. So they do provide step-by-step instructions on how to do things when it comes to just about any subject of Command or DocuSign. So this is a great resource as well for you. And we do like to send these articles over a lot when agents have questions. So again, very helpful. Alrighty, the next section we're going to take a look at is live webinars. Oh, I'm sorry. That actually, I've totally forgot. That takes us to the, you click on live webinar, it takes you into your daily trainings at 1 p.m. I had a little blank there in my mind. So yeah, so if you ever want to access the daily trainings at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, you just come to our website, click live webinars, and it'll take you straight into the Zoom. Under the training tab, we have our training calendar as well. So you can add our calendar to your calendar, so you can stay up to date with what classes we have coming up and things like that. So as you can see here, again, Monday through Friday, we have classes at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to add our calendar here to your calendar, all you have to do is come to here and then click on this little blue plus box down at the bottom. This will add our calendars to yours. So a great way to stay up to date with what's going on. If you're part of leadership and you would like a flyer to send out to your staff or your agents, You can download um the correct time zone here. We have a little overview of our classes down below that. And back under the training tab again, we have some SLM challenges. So new agents do automatically get set up on the 30-day challenge that we have inside of Command. It is a 30-day smart plan, so 1 day for 30 days. They are getting a task to do a simple task each day. I shouldn't say simple, but a new task each day. There is also other challenges like the Jumpstart Challenge that helps you do DocuSign, Jumpstart with SLM, Teams, just different kinds of things. So it's always keeping agents engaged. If you're one of those people, once you're done with the smart plan, and you're like, okay, well, what else can I do? This is a great area to come to as well and to learn and kind of keep engaged using this. We do also have some Keller Cloud cheat sheets here. So these are just things like, how you can utilize some of these different areas. When you click on, let's say, opportunities. So this is going to be like your guide using opportunities within Command. And it just has a lot of great different information for you. Again, these are great things to also utilize for agents in your market center to like print out in hand if you'd like to do that, or you can always direct your agents directly here. We do have digital marketing tips. If you are looking for some tips with digital marketing and some assistance, some free assistance here, you can also email us and we'll be more than happy to assist you if you have any questions with digital marketing. And then we have the Tech 101 tab. I'm not sure if this is currently working, but you can always email us any questions you have about the KW technology, and we'll be more than happy to help you with that as well. All right, so recorded training classes. If you're looking for any classes on any other subject for that, I'm sorry, that you may be having issues on, this is one area that you can come to look for broken down sections. So KW email, KW Connect, Keller Mortgage, database management. There's all different kinds of great recordings within these sections. Or you can go to our YouTube channel and search through our YouTube channel. Keep in mind our YouTube channel, when you upload videos on YouTube, it does not allow you to order them chronologically or like when they're recorded. On here, on our website, we do have them ordered by date of recorded, so just a little easier to see. We have the agent support. If you're just looking for different services, different things that we can do to assist you, create a new bio, command services, so like API Nation setup, DocuSign setup, import your database. There's a lot of different sections if you're needing some assistance. QR code creation, if you'd like us to create a QR code for you, you can click here. Another great one that a lot of times people don't realize that we do have available is leaving team. If you have an agent that's leaving a team, they can fill this out or you can fill it out for them. And this will just let us go into their accounts to remove any of that team branding and update it with any of theirs that they may have. There's also some email services here, website services, Google Analytics setup, a great one right here. Third-party support requests, compliance, things like that. So there's a lot of great different information on this page as well. Next, we're going to skip over this leadership support. We're going to go to templates. And we're going to have the free template section. Now, as I stated earlier with the Canva accounts, we do set up that email signature inside of that Canva, that free Canva account. However, if you if you haven't been set up recently, say may have been going back a little bit, and you don't quite necessarily want to deal with you're happy with the way everything's set up, you don't really want to change anything, but you kind of want a new email signature, you can come to this template section, and under email signatures, when you click on that, it's going to take you to your Canva, and then use template for new design. Now, when you do that, it's going to bring you to your Canva account with all of these different designs that you can use. Not only just for your email signature, but these are actually business card size as well. So if you wanted business cards, to create a template for your business cards, we don't actually print those. We use a third-party agent, agentstore.com, but we can do this for your email signature. So find which design works best for you. Say you like this one, you update the information, you move it around, you design it how you like it. You go over here to share, and then you click on download. Now, keep in mind there's 21 pages here, and you don't want to download all 21. So you're going to click this drop box, and then you just unselect that and click on current page. So that's going to say you're only wanting to download this one page that you edited, and that's it. So when you click done, click download, it's going to download this file. And then you can send this over to us along with your KW email logins, and we'd be more than happy to get the email signature added for you. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry, it took me all the way back that way. And then there's also this section here that says do it for you. Oh, I'm sorry. And there was something else I was going to show you. So, on top of the email signatures, and stuff that you have through Canva, you can also go to your command account. When you log in, there is inside designs. There's a lot of great different designs for you to be able to use as well. You click on designs, you go to create designs, and we're going to click on print. Sorry, sometimes command can be a little slow. There we go. So under business basics here, you're going to see that there is the email signatures. So this one only has a couple of templates for you, but there is business cards, there's letterheads, social brandings, virtual meetings. There's different things, all different kinds of things. So business cards is a great option as well too here if you would like to look at some of those. But yeah, Designs has a lot of great templates. If you've never checked out design templates, I definitely would. There's all different kinds of things from your listings. You can do listing presentations through here. K-score, if you're part of staff and you look for some great K-score templates. Holidays, all different kinds of things. So definitely check that out. Alrighty, guys. So if you have any other questions, feel free to go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.